Hi, my name's Craig Pringle and I'm a farmer from northwest of Winfield. My operation is located kind of between Winfield and Udall, and today we're out here in the field spreading some fertilizer in a cornfield actually. Our neighbor planted some corn a couple days ago and hired me to come spread some fertilizer for him. So we're out here, we're getting to use some pretty neat technology here. I'm going to be able to show you that. So right now we're using some auto steer, and what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get our tractor lined up on that white line. We're going to push our auto steer button, and as you can see, the tractor is going to straighten itself out. There it's turning its own wheels, and it gets lined up on that little white line right there, and then we're going to go on down. This is the last pass of the day, and so we can throw our steering wheel up and we can just kind of ride along here, and the tractor will take care of itself and everything else that it needs to do. So I want to tell you, now that we're going to let the tractor do the work, I want to tell you a little bit about my operation. I started farming in 2003. I've been actually on the farm my whole life, but in 2003 I made my first financial investment into the operation and bought a hay baler with my dad and baled hay for neighbors of ours. And actually one of the neighbors I baled hay with was the neighbor that I'm spreading fertilizer for right now. And that's kind of one of the things I like a lot about living out here in a rural community and being a farmer is as neighbors, we get along really well. We have a lot of good relationships with each other, and we can help each other out just like we're doing today, whether it's help each other get the job done. Sometimes it's just helping each other get something done on time, and just helping each other be financially successful too, and letting each other's operations work together. What we do here on our farm is wheat, milo, soybeans. We grow some cotton, alfalfa, oats, prairie hay, and we also do some custom work like we're doing today, and also sell Pioneer seed. So what that means is a lot of farmers, you cannot get beans and corn and milo just anywhere. You got to go to a dealer to get them. So people can come to me and I can order seed for something that they want, whether it's a piece of ground that is really good or really bad. We can find a seed to fit the needs of their farm. And so we pretty diverse in what I do, and I think that's been a key to success for what we do, is just being diverse and not putting all our risk in one basket, or all our eggs in one basket, and spreading our risk out. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our wheat. One of the wheat we have is one of the favorite things that we grow, because we are Kansas and we're all wheat farmers. On our farm, we actually grow about 1,080,000 loaves of bread a year. And so we're just a smaller farmer here in the area, around 400 acres of wheat every year, but that equates to, on an average, of a little over 1 million loaves of bread. The neat thing is when we plant our wheat, we'll plant the equivalent of 2 loaves of bread, and maybe end up with the equivalent of 18,000 loaves of bread out of those 2. So a wheat plant's pretty amazing. One seed can make a whole bunch. And our wheat that we grow here in Winfield, all the wheat I grow is taken to Valley Co-op, and it is marketed through Comark, which is a marketing group here in this part of the world and part of Kansas. And so a lot of our wheat actually goes to Ark City. There's a flour mill down there, and a lot of our wheat is either milled into flour in Ark City, which would just be all-purpose flour like you buy at the grocery store. Or one of the other neat things is our marketing group that sells our wheat is the largest supplier of wheat to a company in Wichita that makes the crusts for Pizza Hut. So kind of neat. Chances are, if you've ate at a Pizza Hut west of the Mississippi River, you've probably ate a pizza crust that is made out of the wheat from our farm. We typically try to plant our wheat between mid-October to mid-November, and then we like to harvest, depends on the year, but mid-June, early June, sometimes late June, but in that June time frame. And then at harvest immediately, the wheat goes straight from the elevator, or from the combine to the elevator, and then it's sent on to be made into flour or Pizza Hut pizza crust. So that's something that's pretty neat. I think on our farm we can say, yeah, we grow a lot of Pizza Hut crusts, or a lot of loaves of bread, or just wheat's a very versatile thing, but that's where most of ours is going to end up, is either flour or Pizza Hut crust. As far as how I started farming, I came home from college in 2007 and had got an education from Seward County Community College as an associate's degree, and then Kansas State University I got a degree in ag education with a minor in animal science and agronomy, and came home and taught high school for a year, and then sold farm equipment at the local farm equipment dealerships, all while farming on the nights and weekends and after hours and holidays, and trying to build a small farm into something that's big enough to be sustainable. And so finally got there December 31st this last year to where I'm able to farm for myself full time now, and it's kind of a neat feeling, be able to be your own boss. And I love being a farmer because it's such a humbling and noble profession in my mind. You know, we get to help feed the world, and so every day I work long hours or late nights, and you know, I'm getting to feed people that I don't know. I've never met them, I probably never will meet them, but yet I get to help put food on their table, and that's a pretty humbling experience for me. And you know, you feel like your hard work pays off because you're contributing to other people's health and the success of their lives, and it's just a pretty awesome feeling. So I don't know, hopefully we'll answered a few questions about farms for you, and hopefully you learned something about what we do and where we come from. But if you have any other questions about farming, be more than happy. You can look me up or look Kelsey up and ask any question you'd like. Have a good day. Thank you.